So do we want to talk about like Joe Rogan catching COVID and still being an asshole about it?
I
It'd be cool to pick up on it since we were talking about it for 45 minutes before we recorded.
Yeah, we can at least touch on it. He's a fucking idiot, and anyone that doesn't think that is a fucking idiot. I'm just gonna be blunt, but yeah, he got COVID, and he was put on all sorts of medication. He was like on like a vitamin drip, and he specifically name dropped ivermectin, which is the famous horse dewormer medication that so many people have been taking, which is apparently actually helping, but it's also actually fucking a lot of people as well. So I don't know. He said that he threw everything
Yeah.
but the kitchen sink at it, except the fucking FDA approved vaccine. So he's an idiot, and him spending like countless dollars on treatment and like obviously beating it is only going to strengthen his idea that he like is either immune to it or that it's not a deadly virus. So, which means all of his base that also thinks that he's a genius is going to think the same exact thing.
Yeah, and that's the shit that has me the most scared. Like, he's not gonna die from it. He's relatively. I mean, he's usually in shape. I don't really follow him, but every time I fucking see him, dude, obviously takes care of
Yeah.
himself. So he has a better chance than fucking Joe Blow at Walmart, who is 40 pounds overweight and smokes 6 packs a day. And that's the guy that's listening to Joe
Yep.
Rogan, and that's the guy that's gonna point at it when Rogan beats his shit. Like, see, you guys are fucking
Yeah.
idiots, and then continue not wearing a fucking mask. So that shit, I don't know how we deal with it. Like, this is such unprecedented times and situation where we have so much misinformation out there, and it's so easy to avoid getting the right information or ignoring the right information because you have an echo chamber wherever you want it. It's so easy to find the people that fucking already believe what you believe and get that biased confirmation. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
It's
this.
so dangerous because people are looking at like the big heads in media to like for their info instead of like, actual like scientists and shit. So like you said, the Joe Rogan shit, like his whole fan base is gonna follow that. But like I don't know what or how much more proof they need that like COVID is not fucking around. Like I saw an article today in our hometown, Steve, or not hometown, but where we live currently, about the schools going into like remote learning again,
Mhm.
and literally every single comment were people or parents of like the kids that are in the school, like, and this is so scary because they were like, the numbers of COVID cases don't justify the kids working from home. This is a bad idea. Please don't take the kids out of school. They need in person. I didn't see a single comment of anyone combating them.
Yeah,
Everyone was agreeing. And like, these are people's fucking kids. Delta is dangerous. It is fucking children up left and right, bro.
yep,
Like, I don't know how much more proof people need that COVID
Dude.
is real. Obviously, Joe is going to be fine with like, because he has money. It's like all the fucking VIPs and media and shit are just going to get like a cocktail of shit and be fine. But like, I don't think any of them are coming out after that saying that like, please take this seriously, please wear a mask. Like, they all the ones I've seen have been like, yeah, it's no big deal. Like, yeah, I had a fucking experimental treatment done on me and I'm fine. Look at me.
yep,
2 days after, I'm good.
yep.
Like, fuck you.
Surprisingly, Trump actually was holding a rally. This was probably like a couple weeks ago at this point. He was holding a rally here in Alabama, and he told the crowd uh, to get vaccinated, and the crowd booed him. Trump's crowd booed Trump.
Yep.
Like
Ooh.
that's fucking scary. Like that's like really fucking scary. Whenever the monster that he's created has become too big for him to handle. So like we're in a fucking mess, man. Like, I told you guys a little bit about this privately whenever it happened. A woman that is local to me, I have mutual connections with her, but I don't know her personally. Her husband recently died of COVID. She is late 20s. He is either late 20s or early 30s. And he just died of COVID. Neither of them were vaxxed, and they all made fun of masking and shit. And they were just like hosting a vigil for her husband that, again, died of COVID. And she, whenever she announced it, like, it's at some venue, and the venue requires masking. And in her post about the vigil, she said that the venue requires masking, even though me and her husband's name do not support that. Like, she just lost her husband to it. Her literal, like, love of her life just died of it, and she's still, like, literally dying on that hill. Like, it is insane. There, you keep on saying, what more could they have to see? There is nothing. Like, there is nothing more. Like, the people that are still not convinced are either just simply stupid, or they're like, I don't know. It's such a cliche thing to say, but it's just willful ignorance. Like, because I know so many people that are smart people, and they just still, like, believe just stupid shit.
Yeah. I mean, my willful ignorance is stupidity, because you're choosing to remain dumb.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I don't know if it's going to be a fucking, like, they're just going to die out. I don't, it's bleak and it's sad to say, but what the fuck else is going to happen? It's just, I don't get it, because this thing's going to continue to mutate. It's going to continue to get worse. And I don't know. We can just go down this road and be depressed, or is there anything else we want to say on this?
I'm good.
Fuck COVID.
Yeah. I apologize to kind of force us off of it, but we all kind of say the same thing, and we all kind of feel the same way about it. Get vaccinated, wear a fucking mask, and take this shit serious. It's not going away.
The only way we're gonna beat it.
Yeah, we're never gonna beat it if we don't fucking adapt and overcome it. So fuck these idiots. Fuck people that listen to Joe Rogan. This is the dude that started off on the Man Show. Like, his fucking show was getting drunk and watching girls on a trampoline. It's nothing's changed, except he eventually made you eat horse cock because he was on Fear Factor. This guy's a joke. Don't take him serious. All right.
We would love to get your COVID takes in the comments or something like that, so we can read your bad takes on the show and roast you and show you how stupid you are.
Yeah, that sounds good. Give us some content. We're always struggling to come up with it, so that make it easy for us.
Let us make an example of you.